don't think we did anything after that.
Yep, that is where we ended. The statues went to a dormant.
Do we know if it's just the ones in the room we're in, or if it's all of them? Can we still hear the one
You
behind
don't
the
know
stone
yet,
wall?
but we're gonna find out soon, because we're gonna go to the Fexpiration question for Ian, and then afterwards we'll discover that. You get your Fexpiration, because that was actually a very good recap for being for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I checked my notes, so...
Yeah, of course. Alright, Ian, go ahead.
I think when the sadness comes for Ios, it's like in times of like mundane life, like when he's doing like regular day-to-day stuff, the sadness is like he would rather be out having fun with his friends.
Could he have felt that when he was like doing stuff at the Hammers of Torm as well?
Exactly.
Like in office and stuff?
Rather like wake up to Luca humming a tune while he like fried up some bacon or something, and I'm sure he's a vegetarian actually, so or like listening to Jonas like creak and groan at night because he's so beat to shit because he's like taking a lot of hits over his life, but like these are like small things that he's very much like grown fond of. Maybe
or
not
listening to Dahlia cry herself to sleep because you stole her plushie. Yeah, I haven't forgotten.
Dahlia's a new friend, so we're not sure.
Friend? No.
Listening to Al like walk around the camp and like talk to himself. I'm sure he does that and thinks that no one's listening.
I'm not crazy.
He talks to his necklace for sure.
These are not real examples. They might be for instances, but they're just things that like you grow very close with your adventuring party, and then in your times of mundane life, you're like, I wish I had a little bit of zest again, because this is what I'm doing is important, but it's also quite monotonous at times.
It's fair enough. Would you also like to other than your friends around you having their quirks and stuff, also like the location and stuff, the feeling of adventure?
Yes, like every day waking up in the same bed in the same safe safe atmosphere. There's something to be said for that, I'm sure, in terms of like you're probably getting a deeper sleep, but you feel a little bit dulled when you're in the lap of luxury, and like your one skill, like maybe your leadership skills might blossom, but the the other parts of you might lose in your complacency and like in the quiet times.
Ayotz likes to wake up not knowing what can happen.
Yes, variety is the spice of life, I suppose.
Sure. All right. Get your expiration for that. Use it well. Use it quickly, because we're gonna like again probably have like a 2-hour session, and we're already half an hour in. So, let's bring you guys to the map. Like Alex recapped so well, we are in Bitterbreath's room / throne. He is laying hunched over his desk, kind of wedged between the throne as well. Still plumes of small smoke coming out of his helmet. Not moving. El, Remius, and Crusher are still... Oh, and Luca are still blind. I think all like for 2 hours, because you guys all rolled the 2 on the D2. I remember. Those can be solved, of course, by like lesser restoration and that sort of stuff, but yeah, that's another thing. There was also a thing where the Wall of Stone was already cast for 10 minutes or so because you guys messed around with the instrument machine at the end of the hallway. So you had about 3 rounds left, which Luca, Kotem, Dahlia, you're gonna hear one more blast of fire as the wall of stone begins to crack.
They
on.
stopped
It doesn't crack.
because Lucas screamed bit of breath near him. You told us that they stopped.
Once the 10 minutes is over, the walls become
Oh
permanent.
well. Oh, it
Not-
becomes
they don't
permanent.
just-
Okay,
yeah,
well
no, they
then
don't- I just
you
have to
hear.
stop, concentrate.
Sure, you hear blasts of
But
fire still coming.
Didn't
from
you say that
beyond.
that they heard the blast stop after Lucas screamed bit of breath near him?
The ones
These
that
ones.
Oh, yeah.
did. Yeah.
These ones.
Okay.
Quick, Luca, go do a blind playing on the new instrument and turn these off.
I can't hear you. I'm blind.
What do you mean you can't hear? You can still hear.
Think-
But yeah, seeing that everything stopped all of a sudden, like all the screaming and everything. Could anybody do anything about the blindness, please?
I don't think my lay on hands. I can cure poison. Is it poison related? No. No, then I'm useless.
I actually don't think anyone can do anything about it.
Let me check if I have lesser restoration. Yes, Gotam does.
I have less
And
restoration. I
so-
have two.
Gotam
wow.
and Remius do, both of them. So
If
they
they're not
can
quick,
do
I'm
some,
about to step into that pit because I just rolled a d4 to see which way I'm going to start walking.
I'm gonna. I'd like.
I mean, you know where you are relative to the
I
room.
I'll cast lesser restoration on Luca.
Remius is gonna do the same, but on himself. He only has one spell slot left of lesser restoration.
After this, I only have one.
Because he can use it twice. Oh wait, he already used it once, I remember. So this is the last time. Well, he's not blind himself anymore, but he doesn't have any lesser restorations.
I'm gonna use my soul avatar to basically carrot on a stick walk Crusher using Jonas' senses.
He's like a guide dog now.
Just
Crusher's
playing
gonna
in
try to
third
kill him
person.
if he walks in front of him, so he'll just do that.
Kotam can actually walk up to L and cast lesser restoration. There you go.
We can all see
Thank
again.
you.
Yay!
Well, only Crusher can't.
I can
And
see, kind of.
Oh, I
Yeah,
could
I don't
cast-
have.
I can cast again.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
have
any
one spell.
lesser restorations anymore because I can cast it only once a day with Kotem and twice a day with Remius.
Yeah, if you don't have another use for the spell slot, feel free. Otherwise, I can technically kind of see.
Yeah, no, I'll use it. I've got plenty of other spell slots. So.
Oh,
Is-
perfect.
Can I interact with Jonas? Jonas. Come here, Jonas.
He like turns and gives you a little wave, and then Crusher smashes him with a hammer and destroys him again.
Oh, terrific.
Hey, guys,
Yes.
I don't think Bitter Breath was lying, as Remius kind of waves his hand through the bars of the grid above the vent.
Wait, actually?
It just goes straight through. It shimmers a bit as the hand goes through.
Yeah, were you just wanting us to walk in this room and walk onto that and fall through?
You could have, yeah.
Can we see
And
how deep it goes?
Fall
Yeah.
through straight to the
Look,
next
as
layer
you
of
look down, you can see that the vent kind of, with 60 feet of dark vision, I would say it goes down like 40 feet, like straight down, and then kind of curves to the east. In like a slide kind of structure.
Well, I'm not sure even if we do fall that we could get up. It seems to continue, but who knows where.
Did he just kiss you? Did he just grab your face and kiss? That is like
We really are teasing the audience here.
I'm sorry. Babies are
All
distracting.
right. We have a baby on our screen for anyone that wonders. He will surely be playing with us in about 12 years. All right. Dahlia, next to the table, as you're standing close to it, you can see the hunched over body of Bitter Breath, but also about 4 soul coins.
I'll pick them up.
And if you remember correctly, Al, when you walked into the room or the doors opened, you saw Bitter Breath still kind of scribbling away on a note very quickly. And that's kind of where we started the combat. That one is also there, a note.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the soul coins.
Okay, 4 soul coins.
Normally, I wouldn't be so selfish, but you know, clearly that's.
Oh, also
something that-
there's a helmet still on his head, and a fork that is treated as a trident. It's a +2 trident. It doesn't do anything special. But...
I was definitely gonna rip his helmet off if no one else did. And then dump him in that pit if no one has any more uses for his body.
Yeah. Who wants the... So 4 soul coins is being grabbed by Dahlia. We have a +2 trident / fork.
I'm going to take his tongue.
Sure.
That's why I waited to dump the body.
Yeah, I'll say, because you're the one that's getting very close here. Al, as you kind of get close and like grab your, like vorpal sword or something,
yeah.
Grab onto his jaw to open his mouth, you can hear something very disturbing. You hear still the soft wheezing of breath coming from his mouth.
Can I... Is he still alive? Wait, what? Yeah, no. Yo, you put that X back on him. You put that X back on him right now.
I had to do this because it otherwise doesn't make sense. But yeah, he seems to be still breathing.
Yeah.
It's a very, very slight wheezing kind of almost. But
Guys, he's not dead.
he's unconscious though. He's not moving at the moment.
Now for the question we've been all waiting to ask. Will Al cut the tongue out of something that is alive?
No.
I mean, that would be hilarious if he stands back up eventually and he can't speak.
In fact, no. Actually, I've done it before. I did it with a hobgoblin that we tortured in a church, and then I branded
Take
him.
his tongue.
So yeah, I'm gonna cut his tongue.
But that might wake him up.
He's fine.
Or it might kill him.
No, he'll just be. What do you call them? Like the thingy-majiggies that can't speak. They have their tongues taken out.
Mute.
Yeah, there's a word for that. But
No, there is like.
All right, so you want to cut out his tongue?
Yeah, unless somebody's about to stop me.
No, go ahead.
The graybeard. They're called the graybeard.
Cut out his tongue.
Oh, I was thinking of something else. I think they have different names.
I'm gonna roll a d20
Definitely the graybeards.
and see if this kills him. Because it will do damage, of course. But
Come on, Bitter Breath.
let's roll a 1 to 10 is dead.
Come on, big 20. Aw, boo.
On the edge there, but all right. So as you cut out the tongue, it's a very long forked tongue. At the end there, like a snake. And as you cut out the tongue, a bit of blood kind of gushes out from what's left, and the breathing seems to stop. And now he's really died.
Hey guys, look, my necklace is coming together nicely. Yeah.
I just can't help but feeling there's something he could possibly have been really useful for if we left him alive. But
We
what's
came here
done
to
is
kill
done.
him. We did our job.
That's true.
There's still the helmet itself, the note, and who's taking the trident, or are we just leaving that?
Yeah, I'd like to take his helmet and then push him in the pit. Just in case he's not actually dead this time.
Sure.
Wait,
You take a... Oh.
we could like use his body as a sled. And
All right,
sled down.
hold on. I'm not going to push him in the pit yet. I'm liking this idea.
I thought you would. Cushion the fall, you know.
I don't know much about sleds, but like, just drag him along the ground. What do you want to do?
We'll need a hill.
You sit on top of him, and then you grab his horns,
Oh,
and then you like ride him down.
Where to?
Whatever, the bottom of the pit.
The base of the hill, yes.
yeah.
What,
if
you
we
want to go
run-
down there? Remius asks and points towards the vent.
Well, do we know what's down there?
Well, you said it's a soul vent. I mean, we are in a soul vent, so I guess it opens up to the soul vent.
Oh, there could be some. Maybe he was lying. Maybe there's like some secret stash of stuff.
I guess. But wouldn't it just be easier to use a pebble or something?
Yeah, Pebble just died, so Bitterbird just obliterated it last second. So it'll take me like 10 minutes, but well, no, it'll take me an hour and 10 minutes, but I can bring.
I
him
could
back.
summon the owl again.
That would work.
It's been long enough, I think, since because he died in that fight back on the massive cliff thing with the big machines. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, that was a long rest ago, I think, no?
Yeah, I think so.
You should be fine. Okay. You summon the owl.
And send him down to inspect.
Alright. He flies through the grid of the vent. As Remy has pointed out, it seems to be an illusion. It shimmers as he passes through it. Silently, he flies down. He flies across the bend. And I'm gonna drag you. You can see through his eyes, right?
Yeah, so yeah.
As you fly through, you can see that this is a very like smooth surface. If anyone were to fall in here, you would be no way of stopping yourself. Even like somebody with a climbing speed wouldn't be able to like grab onto anything. It seems like polished iron. As you fly down, you come to the bend, you follow it, and it seems to go about 40 feet to the east, and which you see kind of, well, I would say light at the end of the tunnel, but it's not really light, because you see just darkness as you open up into the soul vent. I'll drag you quickly here so you can see where you end up. Seems to be like that polished iron pipe. Seems to go into the rock. This is where you came out of as the owl. I'll drag you back.
Okay, well, nothing interesting down there, guys.
All right. Well, hearing what is going on with the wall, I don't think we're gonna stay here too much, right? Not a rest.
Yeah, let's press on. Get back to that instrument thing and
Sure.
I'm in
Lita.
full health.
Yeah.
There was one more door near the instrument room that was not opened yet.
Yeah. Before we continue, just stay here for a second, and Luca is going to clasp his hands and close his eyes, and a silver light is going to flush out from him, and I'm going to do Aura of Vitality, and I'm gonna give. Let's do myself and Al some hit points. So, um, let's do Al first. So round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5 to Al. Just add those up.
15,
30.
23, 26, 30, yeah.
Okay. Then I'll do just a little bit for myself. 6, 2, 3. That's 16.
And then Al, looking at Luca do this, will clasp his hands together, and a silvery light will emanate from Al as he casts Aura of Vitality.
You both have Aura of Vitality.
Yep.
Nice, nice.
Have you used these spells before?
First time for Luca.
I think I've used Aura of Vitality once when we were traveling.
You get the last with 26 from Luca.
Oh, nice. Okay, so there is it's a minute, so it's 10 rolls, right?
Yeah.
So Luca can have the first 5.
Might not need them. Hold on. So that's 18. 21. Yeah, 18 is enough.
18's enough. Okay, so Luca has the first 3. Al will then take the next 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, how many 6s did I roll?
Yeah.
Also, I think you're rolling just a single d6. It's 2d6.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Oops.
So Luca takes 2, and then you have the rest of 8.
2. So 9, 19, 27.
Let's just say you're full HP.
Okay.
Wait, while we have just a second, can I ask a quick question? So you know I remember there was something in like the thing you were talking about, like the conjuring spells versus the summoning spells. Which ones is it that I'm like fine to use?
You can go to the house ruling and down all the way at the bottom it says it, but I think it's all the summon spells are fine and all the conjure spells are no.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Crusher, you're taking the helmet?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now that Bitter Breath is dead, his attunement to the helmet stops automatically, so it is able to be pulled off him. There's also still the note on the table, by the way.
If no one else has taken the note, I'll take it.
Okay, go.
Oh, go ahead.
Sure, I'll take a look at the notes.
All right, it's written in Infernal.
Has it been an hour since we came in?
I can read Infernal.
No, there we go.
Luca, do you want Crusher to read Infernal to you?
I'd rather not, thank you. So I'll just take them. I at least I recognize it's Infernal.
Yeah, you would recognize it because you've dealt with that a lot through Red Hand of Doom as well.
Yeah, I'll just say, uh, Dahlia, could I borrow your brains for a second?
Hmm.
Found
Alright.
these. I don't think they're particularly good-natured, but if you could just check what they say.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'll share the thing first with you, Dahlia, and then you can decide if you want to read it aloud.
Also, thanks for that spell. I would hate to not see any of this for 2 hours.
That's okay. I much prefer when my friends can see. Anytime.
To be fair, not seeing hells for about 2 hours could be sometimes a little bit stress relieving.
Wait, did you share it with me?
Yeah.
Where?
It's in your journal, in all the way down. I would think beyond magic items. It's like it says documents.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, you can decide if you want to read that aloud or not.
I'll read it aloud.
Okay, and I'll share it with the rest, but you can read it.
Okay. Infernal Dispatch. To my esteemed superior, the situation has grown untenable. A band of mortals, seasoned, cunning, and far too bold for their own good, has breached Avernus somehow. They've located my outpost and are in the process of seizing it piece by piece. Their strength is considerable. They fight with purpose, as if guided by some higher will. There is a purple dragonborn among them. My forces are holding as best they can, but the statues are failing to fend them off. If, if reinforcements or instruction are to come, they must come swiftly. Should this bastion fall, they will be guaranteed to meet our prisoner that I've been directing to your cause, and will likely kill or free her. Bitterbreath, your loyal servant, still breathing for now. Not anymore.
Bitter breath has indeed stopped breathing. So do with that information what you will.
So there is a prisoner.
We already know
I
who the prisoner is, though.
experienced a bit of a vision earlier, and I was told we might run into a being that um, we may judge harshly, but should their plight be delivered, be believed, maybe we could take them as an ally. This might be in reference to this prisoner.
Well, we know who the prisoner is, right?
Yeah.
Could be
What?
the daughter, I guess.
What's the bet lets you through that other door?
Seems to be the logical place.
Well, shall we?
Yeah. However, let's stay together this time, and also be wary of, again, when we open the door, we don't know what might come out.
Okay, bye. See you there.
10, 9.
Just gonna delete the owl for now, Dahlia, but it will just rest on your shoulder, or you can like put it back in your pocket dimension, whatever you want.
Okay.
The statues blast again. Who took the trident? Was there anyone that wanted that?
I don't think anyone did.
I'll throw it in my
Okay.
bag, holding just to wait.
Yeah,
I'll
sure.
my bag
Yeah,
and
you
holding.
can.
I'll put 2 pieces of cork at the end of the trident and then I'll put it in my bag and hold it.
Sure. Dahlia's just running around the base.
That's what I was wondering. Where'd she go?
You guys disappeared.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Oh, you went that way.
I guess not everyone knew about this place yet. Yeah, that's fair.
Crusher was waiting back for everyone to go, followed Dahlia out, and then she was gone.
Mm-hmm. All right, so for everyone that didn't see this yet, I'll describe what you guys see again, just to get a refresh on this. Let me search where it is. Here it is. A cacophony of machinery, sorts of resembling a piano and multiple other instruments, stands at the end of this hallway. Luca, you have deciphered that the sheets of music kind of grafted into the machine itself have 3 different songs, one of them being split up into 3 parts. The one that opened different doors. The other one is described as is described as the machine that induces the pain. And the third one is described as the cage that holds the beast.
So, last 2 times I've tried to play some sort of music from it, and it did manage to open 2 doors. So,
yeah. So you haven't played the third door as well as the 2 like different options. The inducing pain machine and the cage itself.
I suggest we just take the door at first. I I don't want to play like the cage and it opens the cage and then play the door and something jumps at us. But again, if anybody else wants to play, feel free. It is very strange though, so I will warn you, it's not an ordinary thing.
I think the door is a good idea.
All right. Whoever wants to play the song to open the door, the third door, needs to make me a performance check.
All right then. I'll do it. Performance. Can I roll above a 5 this day?
As you play,
see what I could possibly get, but this is insane. This is pissing me off.
sure.
Okay, 21.
Yeah. All right. With that, it's enough. So, as you begin to play, you kind of mess up some notes, and it sounds a little off, and then you're like, just recovering from battle, and then you look at the sheet again, and you regain your performing arts and begin to play the song. The different part of the song that you haven't played. Of the song that you have played so far, to open the other 2 doors. And after a few seconds of playing this, because we're not going to play this the entire time, you hear a clack as the door to the north locks begin to open from the inside.
I'm not going first.
And I'll describe what you guys see as you open this door. A hexagonal chamber looms ahead, its walls lined with metal grates and infernal sigils, etched into the metal. At its center stands a giant forked machine surrounding a circular containment field, flickering with arcs of plasma fueled by the very being it holds. The air buzzes with the restraining energy beams, and you can just discern the shape of a faint echo of dragon's painted breath. Inside, the form of a purple-scaled dragon coils and bound, her wings stretched towards by the chains that shimmer with cruel magic and plasma that surrounds her, and her mouth kept shut by a muscle made of infernal iron. She, like I said, is breathing heavily, as in constant pain. Her eyes are kind of a weird milky white, but with the opening of the doors, she seemed to have turned her face towards you and is kind of pointed in your direction.
Okay. I think we should save her. I think we should let her out. Which I
Just a-
assume
Is that an amethyst dragon? Remius says.
Ayos?
Does she look like me?
Well,
Mana?
She looks purple, like you, but she doesn't have gems as skills. It's more like a chromatic dragon. For anyone that wants to know what this is, you can make me a nature check.
Oh, hell yes.
I know so much about dragons, guys. I got
I would
this.
do this with advantage, right?
Yep. Yeah, we
what
know-
the fuck?
Plane, we know so much about dragons.
What the fuck is that?
Alan and Crusher turn to each other, just high five. Yeah!
Purple
Three natural
dragon.
20s in a row.
Yep.
And a dirty 20 as well, by the way. Just
and then another
well,
20 if Dahlia had advantage.
Yeah, that's true. But
I could
holy
give myself.
fuck. 3 natural 20s in a row. Alright.
You can't do that
Uh,
with the
inspiration
mortal
on this.
sword.
Never mind.
So, funnily enough, Dahlia is the only one that wouldn't know this. Which is, I mean, sort of fitting because you are quite isolated, and the others have experienced many chromatic
Yeah,
dragons.
but like our
Um,
party's known for killing
Hey,
dragons.
hey, now I've explored lots of places. I've seen
Yeah,
lots of
and you've
things.
been in Sigil, which has their share of dragons as well. So, well,
But it makes
I don't know
sense
why
that
you
I
don't
don't.
know this.
I don't know much about them. So.
Luca, quick,
All
play
right,
my song.
all the others know at least this. I'll do a special thing for the natural 20s here, but at least this. This seems to be pointing towards the purple dragon. It has the history, as you guys know, as the blue dragon that was once Zim Sharif, the one you just murdered, the shadow dragon, or Zim
Murder
Sharif.
is a strong word. Yeah. Go on.
Well, yeah. Got rid of. And then the red dragon that you suspect being her mate, that was laying in the tower that you guys had long rested in. With red and blue, you get purple, I guess, so that makes sense. Then, too, this seems to be a mix of features from both the red and the blue dragon. The horns of a red dragon, kind of the more slender body of the blue dragon, the same wings as well, and this kind of spiked ridge going down the neck all the way to the tail. Seems to be kind of red, reminiscent of red, but then like a horn, like a front horn of a blue dragon. The natural 20s will know that a purple dragon is known to be, well, it's not really possible. Dragons of different colors can normally not mate, or different metals or that sort of thing. Well, it can mate, but nothing will come of it. There's just no record of any of this ever existing,
It's
at
like
least
a
not to
Nephilim.
your knowledge. So, being or seeing, like hearing from one is just one thing, and just probably a made up story. Experiencing one yourself and seeing one yourself shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be possible. But yet here it is.
Just in awe, Al will like kind of just step into the room and just like look, not even say anything, just kind of study the dragon. Knowing with Al knowing like how rare this is and how this shouldn't be possible, he's just studying the dragon.
Now let's not forget that chromatics typically, and if we're to believe that this was the breeding of two, it might have the combined malices of both. So
I doubt
I'm not
it.
saying we'll judge it, but let's have our wits about us.
Because from what we know, Zamza has no good because it's her own parent, her own mother that put her here, right? We read that in the journal. Because she apparently drove the father away. I feel like that there's hope for being able to, I don't know, have a normal conversation.
All I know is
The fight.
that I've never met a chromatic dragon that hasn't tried to kill us. And this one is such a amazing specimen of a creature.
But perhaps if we save her from the pain that she's in, she won't have reason to kill us.
Yeah, she seems to be in constant pain, actually. As you guys are talking here, she seems to react to the talking. It's just that now that you've kind of observed her a bit, everyone make a perception check who's kind of looking at the dragon, which I assume is everyone.
Whoa!
Alan, crush a high five again. Yeah!
I'm adding a d6 to get a 28. I don't think I need it.
I'm gonna add.
No, everyone is fine here.
I'm gonna add Luca's
Jesus
bardic
Christ, the rules,
inspiration.
guys. Holy fuck.
What's your bardic, Luca?
Yeah, everyone seems to notice now that as you guys are talking and discussing what you want to do, holy fuck, 36.
36, brother.
That's the highest roll we've had, I think, so
I'm
far
about
in
to,
this
I'm
campaign.
about to use my expiration on this.
43.
I don't
There
think
you
I
go.
can beat 43.
I'll
No,
guidance myself.
everyone here seems to notice that as you guys have been talking to each other, she seems to react to everyone like talking, but any movement or stuff goes unnoticed, and you realize that she's blind.
Same.
A blind dragon? God, she's even more than Marvel.
Just a question.
She also can't speak, and she's still reeling in pain sometimes from like the plasma charges. Kind of it seems to like poke her at times, and then kind of you see like energy draining from her into the machine.
With my
every
amazingly
time
high 36, whilst I'm staring at her, do I see notice anything about the machine and how it's operating?
Well, the function of the machine seems to be clear to you. This seems to be well. There's one thing. I'll kind of drag it here. The thing in the middle here seems to be like these wait, was it 7 beams that seem to like go straight up and kind of just be like a prison of sorts, which holds the dragon, and then the forked kind of machine here, similar to the tail and the tongue of Bitter Breath, seems to like drain Zamzarif from her own powers. It seems that this machine is powered by her, holding her captured. This whole place is, as you now notice that the like lamps and stuff, and even the statues and stuff had all kinds of plasma related. This whole base seems to be powered by a living battery.
I
Being Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't stand this any longer, so I'm gonna go and release her.
Crusher is pulling out his. Yeah. While you're doing that, Crusher's pulling out his hammer as he slowly walks towards her.
Do not attack her.
I'm going to deal with the situation. You can help me or not.
I was gonna step in front.
I'm gonna ask Luca to come because if I'm probably not gonna get very high on performance.
Yeah, maybe.
Are we sure we want to free I mean, she is in pain, I get that, but is it not maybe better for us to take her out of her suffering?
Wait, is
course
Core saying that?
No.
No, it's Remius.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I was swing.
Crusher's just gonna turn towards Ramus. Of course, we're freeing the damned thing.
Until she does something that justifies us killing her or harming her in any way. This is a victim that has been here in pain for far too long. And it will end now.
Can I speak directly into her mind and just ask her what happened, that you're a prisoner here? We're here to help.
Can I talk back to you as you talk to me? Is that a part of the feature?
I believe so. I'll just pull it up. What did it do? Psionic mind.
Does it say?
I don't think that's.
Yeah, it
no,
doesn't
I
say
can't
that you
send
can.
it back.
But I do understand Draconic on account of me being, me.
Yeah, no, she can definitely understand you. It's just she can't talk back because she has a muscle on and she can't. She doesn't have telepathy. It seems.
Can you nod? Do you understand me?
Sorry, again, repeat. What did you say to her?
I just what caused you to be the prisoner, and we're here to help. But
Oh, I can't. How do you want me to nod to what caused you to be a
nod
prisoner?
if you understand me, sweet.
Oh.
Dragon.
She'll turn towards you, Ios, and you see one of her milky eyes, kind of. It stares at you, but you know that it doesn't really see you. It like she tilts her head as well a little bit to like catch more of the sound waves. Try to, but then realizes that the voice is inside her head and not coming through the air. It kind of confused her at first, it seems, but she nods.
Well, she hasn't lost all of her wits. It's good.
Move aside, elf.
We don't know what destroying that machine will do. Let them out.
Find another way to get it out.
Let them outside do what they need to. I'm sure that control panel that opened the door will have something to do with this machine as well.
Yeah,
Well,
that the control. It did say release the beast.
Release the beast. I mean, we are gonna probably have to then escape this place in the dark because I assume if she is actually powering the whole thing, then we might not be. I don't know.
That's fine. We have dark
We'll survive.
vision.
So can I try my performance now?
Yeah, you can.
Can
You're gonna
I take the help action and give her?
Yeah, you can
advantage?
definitely.
Oh, I could also enhance ability now. Okay.
I think you guys
Yeah.
will be fine.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's actually already enough. There you go. You did it all on your own. You play the following song.
It's different to the last one.
This song is called Cage the Beast.
Wait, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah, although you're now gonna uncage the beast. As you successfully play the song, The beams of plasma that shoot up from the pedestal surrounding her begin to flicker a bit, and as they do, they begin to come down and come down and come down. And she will be free. As she does, she's gonna immediately jump up and jump onto the machine as the kind of plasmas from there are still kind of poking and draining on her. But now that she's no longer restrained, she will be moving out of that space as soon as she can.
Like an animal.
She also,
Al's just going to kind of reach out his hand for it to start sniffing over it.
She seems, again, she's blind, so she seems very like skittish and only like reacting on sound. She doesn't really do anything with the hand. She can't see it.
Is she using that muzzle herself, or
the muzzle is still on her? It's like bound behind her face, and
so
it's infernal iron. Yeah,
Okay.
she can't say anything still. That's the only thing that was physically like bound to her. The other things were all just plasma. She is about 15 feet up above the machine. She's kind of holding there still. She's reacting to every sound with her head, but she's like, there's not much going on other than that. As long as she's kind of out of the zone where the plasmas are like still poking her, she seems to be content with that, although very high alert, of course.
Hey, Ios, do you want to try and see about possibly getting that muzzle off her?
Yeah, Ios will
with hearing that, she will kind of like turn towards Al and then turn towards Ios as you respond, Ios, I assume.
Yes. We know her name.
And maybe Zemzarif.
Yeah, Zemzarif. My name is Ios Sachi. I'm a dragonborn. I'm a paladin, and I think I may be able to help you with your muzzle. I mean you no harm. If we did, we would have attacked you by now. We have just freed you.
She will oh yeah, go ahead.
And I'm quite able to open locks. So please just lower your face and help me get that off you.
Alright. As you say this, roll me a persuasion check. And this is with dragons, so you get advantage, I believe.
Finally.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, a 27 will do it. She's gonna, again, point kind of like, she doesn't really point with her eyes towards you. She points with her, like, ear, one of her ears towards you. So it seems a bit off of what you're used to, of course, talking to a person, but after you've finished talking, she begins to lower her head, still holding on to the machine on top of it, but her neck, of course, is very long, so she can reach down, and as she does, she kind of turns her neck around so that the behind of the muscle is revealed, which does show a lock.
Can I cast lesser restoration and get rid of her blindness?
You can try. Do you want to do that while she's like reaching down for Ios, or do you want to wait?
Well, I don't want to startle her, so I'll kind of say to Ios, can you ask her if she will allow me to, or just communicate to her that I want to help her see again. And I'm not. Also, don't mean any harm, basically.
While I'm lockpicking it, I'm gonna say, well, I'm gonna ask her, did some magic or condition cause this blindness, or were you born? I guess, can you nod if you were born this way, or if it was a magic or condition that caused this, like a injury?
But just to be clear, you wanted to nod if she was born that way, or if it was magic or condition.
I wanted to nod if she was born this way.
Okay.
Born blind, nod if you can nod. And
she'll nod on that.
Okay. I'll let Dahlia know that she was born blind, and I'm not sure what the spell would do, but I'll try to lockpick this shit.
Yeah, make me a thief tools check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Dexterity, sleight of hand. Double 20. All right. Yeah, 20 is the DC, so you're good there.
Okay.
As the lock begins to open, or the muscle begins to come off, she immediately opens her mouth, and you see like a blue light coming from inside her throat. But then, as that light becomes brighter, she kind of points her head up, and a beam of plasma begins to exit, just like going straight up. And she, as the beam of plasma emits towards the ceiling, there begins to form a very, very heated burn in the ceiling, which is also iron. So it begins to glow bright red. And after like 3 seconds of that, her mouth closes again. She looks towards you, Dahlia, and says, I can understand you. But, well, I wasn't exactly born blind. I was made blind by my mother.
Did she use some form of magic?
No, she put me here, and my own plasma blinded me, so I guess I blinded myself. I thank you for your courage of coming here, for freeing me. And she looks towards both you and Luca. The songs haunt my memory, but felt freeing only this once.
How long have you been down here?
I can't tell you. It's a long time. When I was put here, I was smaller. We dragons grow quite slowly.
Could I maybe do like a medicine check to see if this like, because I'm a bit unclear, or do we know that this plasma is like something that's not gonna be healed?
Make me a medicine check. The natural 20s decision. No, yeah, you would definitely be able to tell then that with lesser restoration or greater restoration, you're able to cure somebody from like a condition like blindness if it was induced temporarily. But because she was made permanently blind and by kind of just natural courses, I mean plasma, how natural you can call it, but
It's like a
it is
physical
a
thing.
natural course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a physical thing. So it just ruined her eyes. Something like what's it like? There's a spell for this, but it's like 8th level or something.
Regenerate.
Yeah, something like that.
Does she have? Can I also be checking just for other like injuries or wounds or something?
Well, she seems to have wounds all over. These plasmas, they like. She is pretty resistant, of course, being her ancestry and being her own plasma. She should be resistant to it, but the long, very, very long exposure to her own beams of plasma have definitely scarred her body. She seems, her like some of her scales are like different colorations. It's actually quite beautiful, which is strangely haunting, but yeah, there are definitely signs of injuries, more recent ones and ones that have been for years. It seems that being in this cage and being drained from her own energy by her energy is has done its damage.
Is there anything I could do with like herbalism to just try and make them, or like, I don't know, do something to help?
Well, she seemed, in a mechanical standpoint, she doesn't seem to be on full HP at the moment. So you could heal her, and that could probably make her feel better. But other than that,
okay.
no, the scars are there for good.
So I could do like a cure wounds or a.
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, I'll ask her if she wants that.
I wouldn't be against it. But don't waste your efforts on me. I'm not sure what use I can be.
It's not about use. It's just a decent thing to do. And I'll cast cure wounds.
Decent. That's something I haven't heard in a long time. Right, cast cure wounds. What level? You guys must be running out of slots by now, a little bit.
Well, I have all of my level 1 slots still, so I could just do level 1. But then she's a big creature, so I feel like that's not going to
Yeah, it is a dragon.
Yeah.
She seems to be a young dragon. So that means she is older than 100 years old, but between that and 1,000. Which doesn't tell you much, of course, but, you know, for a dragon, that's quite young.
I've still got my 4th level ones. Okay, I'll do 4th level.
But actually, no, a young dragon is before 100. Yeah, I think so. Or is a wormling before 100? I don't remember. Right. All right.
It always says necrotic at the top.
Yeah, so 19?
Yeah.
As you lay a hand upon her, and the, what color is your magic?
Green.
The green kind of energy seeps from your hand into her body. You see the recently made wounds by the plasma begin to kind of close a little bit. She doesn't seem to be fully restored, but it does help quite a good amount. And she kind of nods, and her body kind of like waves a bit as the green energy kind of washes over her. And then she says, "Your efforts have been of great appreciation. Nobody has been as kind to me since father left."
Dahlia's going to take a step back and sort of look at the others, because obviously they might want to.
As your hand leaves, she's gonna reach up her neck again to kind of above the machine. Still kind of on edge, but a lot less than before.
Has like the power dimmed or anything? Like, are we now just sat
Yeah,
in
that's
darkness?
a good. That is a good notice. As the Samsara has been taken out of her cage, the draining went on for a little longer, but it will cease after a few seconds. And all the lights inside the base will begin to dim down. As for the ones without dark vision, you stand now in total darkness. Although I think every one of you has dark vision. Maybe, yeah, Ios has a little bit. So.
I'll just tap my staff on the ground, and I'll conjure all 4 globules into the staff, so it's like a larger sphere.
Sure, it's a light.
Yeah.
20 by 20, I'm gonna say.
Sure.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Ramius says, behind you. He's the only one without dark vision.
I'll say to her, things may have changed since, well, since you last remember. Do you know how much time has passed?
Like I said again, I wasn't
were
able to count the days or the hours in here. It all meshed together. My blindness doesn't help me, but being inside this cage, a sense of time is a very harsh thing. Impossible, really.
So while it may, some things may come as a surprise, just be wary. It's
I must admit that I will be surprised by most things. As a wormling, you don't get out of the layer of your parents much. And, well, as a young adult, I got caged inside of here, so I haven't really been out of the soul vent.
Well, now you're free.
Psychically, to everyone but her, I might say, do we tell her about her parents?
I mean, yeah, I assume there's no harm. From what we gather from the readings, she didn't really get on with them that much.
well,
You could ask first about what actually happened. Like why her mother resorted to this. Because she simply drove her father away?
Yeah, the love of her life.
Zemzarif, were you in prison because of? I mean, don't take offense to this. Your nature is not that of a chromatic, and frankly, your existence is perplexing. As I don't know dragons to mate and produce an offspring such as you.
I was told this by Bitter Breath that I was special. My father mentioned it as well, but yes, I. What? So, were you asking what happened to her?
Yeah, like
Yeah, what happened?
yeah. Just to get a little background on how, like,
Sure.
obviously it sounds like her dad is the one that was an ally, and her mother was the evil one. But her perspective is what I'm trying to glean.
She'll say, "It isn't a thought I like remembering, but you deserve a reason for freeing me. I, I wanted to be free to explore, but because of, like you said, my nature, my mother didn't really want to. She said it would be dangerous for me and for her and my father. My father wanted to seek a way of being able to live my life, and he sought out help from Tiamat, or at least that what he what that that's what he wanted to do. My mother didn't want him to do that, of course. She said that my color alone was an insult to the goddess. I don't know why she said this, but she was convinced of it. My father didn't listen and went out. I never saw him after that. And because of it, my mother punished me and gave me to Bitter Breath. Put me here.
So,
That's how it happened.
so telepathically, I'm now going to go. So, do we tell her about father then?
Why do you keep having a so long after talk?
Because we're speaking within our minds to each other.
I wasn't aware anyone was capable of doing that.
Some are.
Well, I know they are different, but I know a very powerful purple dragon that I'm sure you would be very proud to call kin. Different, but still purple nonetheless.
I'm gonna say this because you would know, but an amethyst dragon and a purple dragon are very, very different species.
I know.
The o-
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. The only thing they have in common is their color.
Hey,
So
all the same inside.
we have some good news and some bad news, Samza.
Well, any good news is better than I've had in a few last years or decades.
Well, I mean, I hope you consider this good news. Other than obviously you're free. For starters, Bitter Breath is now dead, so you don't have to worry about him.
That is a relief.
So is your mother.
You've killed my mother.
I mean, she attacked us. It was self-defense.
I believe she was dead already.
She was dead already. She lived
creature.
while being dead.
She was a creature of shadow.
That is true. Yes. And the bad news is your father's also dead.
We believe that he is.
No, we know he is.
Do we?
Yes. Ayos, would you care to hand Zamza the soul coin?
Yes, I'll hand over the. This was found near your father's body, and I know it houses a very substantial soul, and I think it's his. Do we confirm it was his?
He spoke to us and told us it was him.
Okay, unless
Unless they can lie in
mentioned-
the coin, yeah.
unless it's deceitful.
You mentioned his name,
Oh,
yeah.
he can lie, right? Can he not lie?
I don't know.
I
The
think
soul coin is
I
in the
don't think
mythic item.
anything says they can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh no! It does have to answer to the best of its ability, truthfully.
Okay. So yeah. So it's him.
Your father's soul is in this coin, and I'm thankful to be able to give it to you, even though I wish it were under better circumstances.
She'll kind of like curl her tail towards you, trying to like reach for the soul coin. She's blind, so she doesn't really.
Yeah. I'm not just holding out something for a blind person to grab. I will
Yeah.
go. I will go to her.
Yeah, take this.
Okay.
Oh,
Catch.
Oh, you missed it. Oh, you missed it.
Alright, as you grant it to her, she'll curl her tail inside and kind of hold it in front of her face. And then hold it to one side of her head towards her ear. Just begins to, like, starts or tries to listen. After a little bit, she she kind of points her head back towards you all and says, it's confronting news. Both my mother and father have died. I can't say I'm not relieved by the news of my mother, but deeply saddened by my father. I still appreciate the information, and if it is true that his soul resides in this coin, I will hold it dearly until the end of my days. I do have one question.
Yeah.
Where's the body of Bitter Breath?
We can take you right to it.
You just want to hold my hand. Just crushes every bone.
I can follow the footsteps, if that's okay.
You should probably know the tongue will be missing.
She didn't
That's
need to know
quite
that.
all right.
She's blind. She's not going to see that.
No, but that's why I'm
Right.
telling her.
She might try to grab his tongue. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe she's got a thing for tongue necklaces.
Pulls
too.
out her tongue necklace. Yeah.
Besties!
Man, another like 500 years since you couldn't fit through these hallways anymore.
Yeah, right. Good thing we got here when we did. Guys, if we had waited 500 years to come to hell, this could have been bad.
I mean, I don't know about you all, but I'd still be here.
Yeah, I'd still be around.
Yeah,
The statues
that's true.
also wouldn't be blasting plasma anymore, so they are safe.
Go ahead, Ramius and Kotam. You should probably come too.
Zamza, just be careful. Because in front of you...
Don't walk
Stop,
forward,
stop, stop,
don't
stop,
walk
stop.
forward.
There's a giant hole in the floor right in front of you.
She can fly.
Yeah, she'll gently like fly over anything and then land on the throne, and as she lands kind of like perched upon the wall in the throne, she'll also land with one hand on the body of Bitter Breath and say, "Is this him?"
Yes.
Let her rip.
Yeah, and as you say that, she begins to hold back her head, and you see kind of this bluish light come from up her neck and like enter her mouth, and she's just gonna blast down Bitter Breath with a plasma breath. I'm just gonna
You might as well just remove him at this point.
roll it. Oh my god.
Woo!
Well, this is gonna be a lot of damage.
God damn. Well, I'm glad we didn't
Wow,
piss her
exactly
off.
50 on both rolls. That's fun. Alright. And she is gonna then, with that force, kind of just propulse Bitter Breath into the hole.
And
And
he's
gonna fall down.
gone.
And you hear the clanking sound of Bitter Breath, kind of tumbling, ragdolling down the smooth, polished iron of the shaft that goes down into the solvent. And after some sounds, it vanishes.
So I guess you're free now. You have a lair if you wish to remain here.
As she plasma breaths, you hear a satisfying and very loud, just fucking scream that has been building up for years, probably. And then after having done that, she'll turn to Al and she'll say towards you, "I don't believe I will ever set foot in this place again, and want to leave as soon as we can."
Okay, then, I mean, our business here is done, I believe.
Will you be able to defend yourself in your condition? Can we bring you somewhere?
I must admit that I have not experienced the outside, and with my blindness, I don't believe I'll be able to survive. If my father and mother have prepared me of anything, it's that where we live is quite dangerous.
You are welcome to travel with us as long as it takes for you to feel more comfortable. We may even be able to restore your sight at some point.
And
You can stay with us, but I guess we can't promise that it'll be a safe. You know, we're getting into some shit, basically.
I imagine it's safer than being alone. So I'll take anything that I can get. If it's okay with all of you.
Fine by
Good
me.
with me.
It's not very often we have a dragon on our side.
I mean, we've had the next best thing for a while, but
Sorry, who are you?
She
I'm
kind of
the Slayer
she
of
kind of
Tiamat.
like giggles a little bit. A small rumble there for just a second. It feels nice to see her like having some joy after this whole conversation about her dying parents.
Do you know how to take a less? Oh, I guess that might be magical. Do you have the ability to take a form that isn't draconic?
I don't think I've. Is that possible?
It might be something that metallic drip worms that do a little bit more, but maybe you seem to have the nature of one.
Just think really hard and see what happens.
Mhm.
You see her kind of like lift up her head again. And after like 5 seconds of silence, she lowers it again and says, Am I different?
You're definitely one of a kind.
You're glowing, but in in the figurative sense. We, I guess, would you be okay if I I guided you from atop your horns?
Well, although my blindness makes me not able to see, my sense of hearing has heightened because of it, I feel. And I can still follow someone quite well if they're not trying to avoid it.
I mean,
She, mechanically speaking, has a blind side of 30 feet.
God, she's already Daredevil.
She's a purple dragon, Alex. Come on.
okay, then I
Can't
think
get more special than that.
I think our time here is done. Shall we?
This is out of character, but I have 5 dragon souls in my sword right now. Do you think a 6th dragon soul would supercharge?
No.
Yeah, there was no when you killed Zamshiriv, no, Zamshiriv, sorry. Zamshiriv, there was no like activation or like absorption or of any kind. It seemed that whatever soul was there had long left already.
Man, you and your dragon and soul and your sword have really fallen out, haven't you? Doesn't speak to you anymore. He doesn't write.
Sorry, Ian is busy with a baby.
Sorry, I won't feed my sword. I just pulled a hangnail off my baby, and it was I had to immediately distract him.
Well,
You failed your wisdom saving throw.
I
Um,
oh, the elevator's broken, isn't it?
Yeah, it
If
is.
only we had some way to fly out of here.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more about our travel when we get out, because I'm sure Damsel won't want us all sat in the back.
Yeah, also, the bitter breath machine is still down here.
yeah.
Well, that's gone.
Should've left
Luca,
it
what are you
outside.
doing? Are you still actively at that machine, or
Yes. Luca will just take a moment after everything and listening to her story and just once again take a look at the machinery and the strange amalgamation of this instrument.
Mhm.
And he's gonna look at the imprison and the damage songs or compositions. Um, and are there any keys that are played for those ones that are not played for opening the doors? Like, are there any unique ones played for only those two?
Uh, yeah, I would say they have different melodies, different tone heights and stuff. So yeah, they would have different keys being played than the ones that the door have. I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, you haven't played one, you haven't played the machine one, but you would feel it's maybe kind of redundant because I mean the the draining has like kind of stopped because she was freed.
All right.
So you probably hear like a low rumble still coming from the forked machine as it is trying to like drain still, but it can't find the source.
Yeah. So if I want to close the third door, do I have to play the song again, or
You don't know. You haven't tried.
all right, I'll try to close the third door.
Okay. I'll say you don't have to roll a performance check for this because you've played it before, or you've helped Dahlia play it.
Yeah.
Oh no, you
All
played
right.
the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're able to close the door as you play
All
the
right.
thing again.
For those three, the door, the third door, the damage one, and the cage one, Luca just takes a deep breath and reaches into his satchel and pulls out a small glass vial
Okay.
of greenish bubbling liquid. And he just kind of uncrews it, uncorks it, and is just gonna let it like and pour it onto the instrument and let it take.
Cool.
This is Hag's boiling liquid, and it dissolves anything it touches except that glass.
All right. It's gonna completely ruin the sheet music for those three things.
He just looks and he says, "No more." And then he's gonna start walking and see Crusher, and just get startled.
I think it's time to go.
Yes.
Dahlia's gonna like, as they're walking out, she's gonna turn to Zamza and be like, "It must have been a while since you've had any sustenance," and then she'll reach into her pocket and get her remaining good berry, and
You
she'll
see
offer it.
that her sense of smell has also probably heightened as she immediately, as the kind of good berry gets exposed to the open air, begins to sniff, uh, and her head begins to turn towards you as her neck kind of automatically follows it.
It's not much, but it's yours if you want it.
Her tongue will begin to unfurl from her like mouth, and she will kind of gently wrap it around the good berry very precisely, and kind of retract it very fast into her mouth, and kind of just swallow it whole. Thank you.
No problem. Right, let's get out of here.
I have a question for Vuk.
Yep.
Did you dump your liquid thing on the whole machine or just on the songs?
Just on the songs.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, but I have a question about this machine.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like built into the wall, or is it just like here next to the wall?
It's next to the wall.
Perfect.
It has different pipes and stuff coming from it into the wall, but yeah.
How important do those look?
I mean, they probably power the thing. You would think.
We can figure this out. Can I try to drag them the instrument out of here?
You want to drag the instrument. Well, the pipes need to be like either loosened or destroyed if you want to do that.
Come on now. Come on.
Okay. You're gonna smash up the pipes. Give me give me 2 more attacks.
Okay. I mean, he's gonna keep hitting.
Yeah, no, the 3 attacks are fine. The 3 main pipes that you saw connecting towards the machine get destroyed. You don't have to roll the damage for it. Give me an athletics check as you want to rip the nails. Like it's still attached to the wall, but it's like not with the pipes anymore.
Am I gonna? I'll just ask him faster. Am I gonna need to roll a separate athletics to drag this thing to the car?
If you get it loose, you'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna add my factspiration and knowledge from a past life onto this.
Fun. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Hold on. Let me keep going here. So that's what, a 34, I think.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
All right. You, Luca, as you begin to walk away, you kind of hear 3 bangs swiftly, like after each other. You turn around and you see Crusher kind of lay down his weapon, and then he he does his whole wingspan, one hand on both sides of the like machine, avoiding the piano bit, and then he's just gonna kind of grab onto like whatever he can grab onto in terms of like ridges and that sort of thing, and just fucking pull. And you see for the first time, you swear you see some skin underneath the armor kind of bulge up as he like fucking rips this machine from the wall itself. A lot of steaming and a lot of like cranking goes on as the whole thing detaches from the wall. Of course, you don't lift this thing because it's like hundreds of like pounds, but you definitely can drag it with you here as like a piano on wheels kind of thing.
As he's like noticing Lucas still there, he'll just turn. Do you think we can mount this thing to the machine?
Sure, possibly. Why?
So our songs of war can echo through the wastes as we drive.
There really isn't much of him left in you, is there?
Alright, hold on. You think he wouldn't go for that?
Yeah, I would argue he probably, you know.
Yeah, I mean, assuming he can't, Crusher's going to drag this thing back to the cars.
Sure, it takes a long takes a long time, and as I'm assuming, what are the rest of you guys doing as you're like kind of at the garage?
All just standing there in silence, so we can just hear like this screeching in the background of something being like dragged.
Well,
really
you probably from where you guys are, you don't hear it yet, but it will come into like hearing range as you kind of have a conversation here. But do you guys like? Yeah, Al, that's probably you're standing at the right spot there. You see that the machine here, and here, there's been damage. So like control panel plus one of the like arms of the lift has been damaged. You have no idea how to repair that. You don't know if anyone else knows, but they're either dead or they need quite a lot of time probably to like fix this.
But in a true fashion of a man, I'm just looking at it as though like I know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, okay. So if the flange goes from here, we
The
can move
flange.
it.
The phalange.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like you try to like maybe assess the arm here and then like go to the control panel and like maybe like gently touch some buttons and like you hear some sounds and like maybe Ramius or Dahlia is like judgmentally looking towards you as you turn around and you're like, oh yep. Yeah, let me try this. Almost got it.
Hey, Luca.
Nothing's working though.
We need a metric tool wrench. This is all I know. I'm also helping.
As you guys are having this conversation, you see Luca and Crusher enter. Crusher is dragging a whole instrumental machine with him.
Oh, that will help.
Don't bother with him. Just let him be. Just let him be.
Hey, Luca. Y-
Luca,
y-
do you know if Hell uses metric or imperial wrenches?
I was just about to ask the same as well. Yeah.
You know damn well it's Imperial.
Yeah, it definitely is Imperial. For sure.
Hobgoblins, Imperial.
Mm. Yeah, both Imperial, I would say.
Well, we're pooched. There's only metric here. It's like
Yes.
What kind of like if I was to like try and investigate, could I try and do like a survival roll or something to see if I can work out how to fix it?
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Investigation. I was hoping you wouldn't say that.
the only woman in the party is reading the instructions, and we're like, no, 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 no.
Talia,
See,
put that down.
you
We've
know.
got this.
I'm an outlander, do you know what I mean? I've got those, but I really would prefer not to do an intelligence check.
Well,
You
that's
gotta
what
have
you've
to
been
do
asked
those
to do.
investigation checks sometimes.
Come on, I'll give you advantage. There you go.
Guys, why are there 10 parts left? We're finished.
Is this bolt necessary? It'll be fine, right?
We've lightened the system.
Alright, got a full 14. The kind of the first machinery that looked like this was about 2 days ago at the print shop. And yeah, that's all you can muster from that.
Oh my gosh, we need the modrum. Wait, are we gonna get? Oh wait, weren't we supposed to get one?
You don't
Is
know
he
that.
not back yet?
None of you know
Oh,
that.
But for your information, yes.
Yeah, above table, yes.
Yes,
in
but
character,
in a few days.
nobody knows.
In a few days, though. And it's only, like I said, it's only been 2 days since you went into hell.
Above table in the contract, there's no like time frame for when he comes back. It's just once he's repaired, he's back.
Yeah.
Can we ask Maggie if she knows anything about repairing things?
We don't need Maggie. We've got like the most intelligent person we've ever met right there, as he gestures to Luca.
Not in the hobgoblin machinery.
Surely there's
I've
a
only seen
spell
it
of sorts,
yesterday.
right? Surely you can use a spell of sorts. Surely there's something in that book of yours.
About hobgoblin machinery.
Mending.
I still think I should be able to use my survival skills, to be honest, to like
Well,
MacGyver the thing, but you know.
Ios has looked under the toolkit, and he found the box of elevator repair.
I
okay.
mean, wait.
I think there's a lot of dead hobgoblins here.
Wait, guys, who has the bag of lemons? That might help here.
Didn't we use the bag of
bring
lemons
back
in
that
Battle
beauty.
of Brindle?
Wait, did we destroy the bag of lemons?
I'm sure we used them in the last campaign.
Isn't it infinite?
Yeah,
It was
that's the whole
infinite,
point. I don't know if you guys have still had it, but
Guys, we need some lemon juice. It's like
Is
a
it not in the
conductor or
bag of
something.
holding then?
No, what I'm pointing out is that Kotem will say this. I have speak with Dad. I could maybe ask.
That's fair. I have a Jabberwock head, so that's why I can ask.
We still got that? That must be a skull by now. It just must be goo in that bag of holding.
No, it's in the bag of holding. Bag of holding is a void, so no bacteria and stuff.
But what about the bacteria that was already on the Jabberwock head?
Yeah,
It
no,
would've
there's
died
no
because it
air.
can't
Yeah, it dies.
survive.
Yeah. No oxygen and stuff.
All I'm saying is you can survive 5 minutes in that bag of holding without any air. That's more than enough time for bacteria to duplicate.
Yeah, you got it on the scavenger. I mean, the scavenger was here because it's also not working. Oh, you're lifting it onto the terminal.
Yeah, I just want to lift it onto there in
Yeah,
front
yeah,
of
that
whatever
works.
Lucas' chair is.
Sure, that works.
How much do these big things weigh? The vehicles.
A lot.
Fucking tons.
Bang goes that.
They're made of metal. Like almost all metal. Maybe some leather, but for the seats. But other than that, it's all like metal.
Well,
and some bone from skulls.
We've got
and sort of decoration.
obviously Samsa can fly up. Ios can walk up. Dahlia can fly up.
If you need a lift, I will be glad to carry one of you.
Well, I don't think getting people up is the issue. Like, we could get all of us up pretty easily. It's the vehicles that we wouldn't be able to take.
Yeah, but
'Cause, like, I've got
also,
plenty of stuff we could use to lift us up there, but
would you a vehicle or two from Mad Maggie? Has Luca sent the message?
No, I have been waiting to see with all of you. What do we want to say to her? That we got rid of Bitter Breath? Do you want to say that we're coming to where her place is? Do we need her to get somebody to guide us there? Because we've never been.
I'd say get her to come to us and bring the vehicle because we aren't going to have a vehicle.
so Bitter Breath dead, need transport, soul vent, entrance. I don't know, where are we?
Yeah, she doesn't know where you guys are.
Yeah.
She knows where Bitter Breath's lair is, though. She told us. No?
No, that was the whole point.
No.
Oh, she
Yeah.
just gave us a general idea. Okay.
Yeah.
However, we
She knew
did
it was somewhere in the soul fence, but not the exact one.
the Pit of Shimrath told us that it was the first soul vent from his, but second,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Yeah.
Second soul vent to the southwest.
If we're bringing her here, let's make sure we get a mechanic to fix this thing. Coming with her.
Yeah, because it would be good to
She has her
continue
two
using the
Kenku.
Tormentor.
Those are the best mechanics.
We haven't got to use that cannon yet, and I feel as though we need to at least use it
We
once.
gotta.
Once before we, ditch the vehicle.
Mhm.
Plus, I also enjoy driving the Tormentor. It's a nice vehicle.
It's great.
Your bike will still be
Such a
upstairs.
nice vehicle.
Well,
Tormentor.
we don't know that it's still there.
Well, you can take one of these if the there's a
Yeah.
bike right there.
It's an identical one.
These will need to be fixed as well. That's why they're here.
Oh.
'Cause they were. When you guys arrived, one of the hobgoblins here was working on the thing. And these things are also standing here because they don't work. They're in repairs, but if they're bringing mechanics, then yeah. Luca, you're typing the message.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, I was just gonna climb up into the seat of the Tormentor and just kind of chill out.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
Alright.
good question from Ian. Was there a separate mechanism on the top that side that controlled the elevator?
Well, this is also broken. So if that's broken, then I'd
Okay.
assume the elevator is not going to move correctly.
There's yes, there was a control on the top there. That was invisible at first. Which you guys, if you remember that. But yeah, with the crane of it being stuck like this, it can't, this thing kind of just, these two arms kind of place it or keep it in place as it is reaching this level, and this one is now kind of just stuck here, and also the rail that the lift is on is stuck on the thing, so it can't move up.
Okay.
Well, let's get comfy because we're going to be here for a little while.
Yeah, we're just waiting down here till she shows up.
Pretty much gives us time for a long rest, I guess.
While we're
I appreciate.
Luca, play
Yeah.
us a song.
Play my song.
First has to send a message. I want a message.
if we're gonna be waiting a while, Crusher is gonna go to the Zamsa Riff and offer to fly up top with her so she can get a breath of outside air.
I'm glad you didn't say pray.
Yeah, I almost did. I caught myself.
This has been the most fresh I've been in years, so I appreciate anything you grant me, but I can also be a little bit more patient if need be.
It's a simple flight up.
Wait,
We can come back down anytime.
The machine is like mechanical, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
The lift. And the damage is like. Can we see the parts that are broken?
Yeah.
Because. Wait. Can I not use the mending cantrip?
Which is what I was
Yeah, you
asking
could, I
Luca to
think.
do. If you've
So
got
I
it,
could
try it.
just keep touching stuff. Well, yeah, I've just never
Mhm.
used. I mean, it's there. I just have never had reason.
I didn't know
use
you
it.
had it.
No, I only have. I've just never used it. I mean, I
Yeah.
never use it. Hardly any of my
Yeah,
cantrips.
the damage on the crane is definitely local as well as on the control panel. So with some time, you should be able to just cast mending on that.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll get to work because I imagine if I can only do like a single break at once.
Yeah, it will
That's-
take a while, but it will be a lot quicker than
Waiting for Mad Maggie.
yeah, having Matt Maggie come here and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, my bad. I didn't even think about that.
Luca immediately
I'll
gets
get
back
to
on
work.
the sentence stone. Scratch that. Don't need you to
Yeah.
come meet us. Just need you to tell us where you live.
Well, she at least knows now where Bitterbreast base is, and we'll probably raid this at some point after you guys have left. So, so that's good. She'll send back. Do you inform her like of scratch that? Will you?
Sure, sure. And I'll say, if you could give us direction to your base, that would be helpful.
Yeah, sure. She'll say, in her voice, of course. Let me fucking get back into this voice. That's very good news. Let me.
And that's it.
25
End of
words.
message.
Yeah.
Concise. Yeah.
Bring as much as you want back. Knucklebone is all the way north. Waste of a furnace. I think that's within 25.
Yes.
You got 6 left.
Blue.
My
block,
engineers
blue,
will be there.
Okay.
Should we? I know it's not not the paladin thing to do, but should we loot this place heavily?
Al immediately draws his sword and Ios. Who are you?
hear another-
I'm Tony.
Yep.
I hold up the blue dragonborn plushie.
They're not conflicting being a paladin rogue. Being so good at thieving, but being so
As a
righteous.
rogue, I was not really a thief either. Like, let's not.
We need break-in somewhere.
the whole
We come knocking on your door.
Yes, but
That's
I
his
do
whole
it
character arc plane. It's like Zuko.
He's just told. He's like, I really want to steal, but it's not the right thing to do.
It's giving like Robin Hood.
Yeah. Sort
But
of, yeah, I
in
guess.
this instance, he's the poor.
I'm the poor and the kid.
Well, Robin Hood was poor.
Yeah, he was. Steal from
Alright.
the assholes.
With
Then
that
we'll-
and Dahlia making or repairing the machine, we're gonna end it here, I guess, because we've been playing for 4 hours. So, and I want some sleep.
What?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that was for anyone that's still watching, and for the players, of course. That was session 17 of Chains of Asmodeus Revised. Met the purple dragon Samsarif, and about to exit out Bitterbreast Space and return to Knucklebone Fort with Matt Maggie waiting for you guys, and your reward that is waiting for you. A promised war machine, and a good one at that.
Like we already have the coolest one ever.
I wouldn't say that as quickly as you would.
So I don't have any cool instruments on it. Didn't think so.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, I'm
that
gonna
was
run.
it. Session 17. Thanks, guys, for playing. That was fun.
Woo!
Thank you.
Good
I
night.
very much enjoyed you guys' interactions with Samsarif. That was nice.
She
Yeah.
seems like a gem.
He does.
No, she's purple, not amethyst.
Yeah, yeah.
Who knows? Perpetual torturing can even make an evil-natured creature appreciate the good things in life.
Maybe.
So
Guess that worked out.
that's how we bring old Al back. We just have to torture him.
That's how we bring Jonas back.
Or maybe that.
Are
Hold on.
Are dragons like in the? Are they actually just like evil by
Yep.
nature?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, it depends on the color.
Yeah. Their racism is actually right.
Yeah, some of them are good by nature. Some of them are bad by nature. I think some are neutral by nature with the
Bad
gem
by
ones.
nature.
So in general, gem dragons are neutral, chromatic is evil, and metallic is good. But because they are such complicated creatures, there are exceptions where like metallic can be evil and like chromatic can be good.
Because is it like there's similar to like how tieflings are like bad evil natured, or is it like a more strong?
well,
They're
tieflings are
like-
not by nature evil because they are maybe descendant from like or influenced by evil creatures, but they are not by nature.
But they have
evil.
the but they are like by, like they have the want to be evil. Like that's like an inherent part of being a tiefling. That's kind
Well,
of their-
I don't think that's true. I think they are
Impish.
they are descendant from like the evil, but they are not like because they are so diluted. They've kind of like the physical traits have stayed, because it takes a lot longer. But the generational like kind of behavior of like a devil for sorts is kind of diluted to a point where a tiefling can be good or bad just as much.
but devious neither in any.
Yeah,
case.
they might have like tendencies and stuff, but they're not. But with dragons, it's still a lot more like black and white.
Yeah.
Okay.
With dragons, it's either they're literally made by the evil dragon god or literally made by the good one to be good or evil specifically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like I
Cool.
said, there are some exceptions. Only they are
Yes.
very very rare.
Yeah, it's not impossible for them to like change, but they're made a certain way.
Yeah,
Takes you
exceptionally rare
several
that it
decades of
happens.
torture in a
Such
chamber.
as
Yeah.
such as Samsarif here, that seems to be well. You have just met her, so who knows? But like she seems definitely on the neutral side at least, uh, instead of
Yeah.
like an evil, which is impressive because she's made up of two evil dragons.
Well,
So
a minus times a minus is positive, right?
there you go. All right,
All right. Good
I'm
night,
gonna head
guys.
out as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
y'all
Bye
next
bye.
time.
We'll finish.
As always, have a good one.
Deep in the heart where the tall trees rise, a secret realm beneath the sky. The mushrooms glow in a silver ring. The forest breathes as the songbirds sing. Roots run deep and the canopy wide. A timeless world where we reside. Hear the echo of ancient lore through the hollow and forest floor. A symphony of life untamed, where every shadow holds a name. All the leaves they dance, the branches sway through the night and the break of day. Our woodland home, where dreams take flight, a sacred haven bathed in light. From the dawn to the starlit dawn, this is the place we call our home. Elven voices in harmony soar, guiding